So today guys, we're going to be talking about the 5 most risky ways to invest but potentially make massive profit in CS2. Unlike my previous video, this is in no particular order. So yeah, let's get into it. I am giving away a Desert Eagle Mecha Industries, and the way to enter is extremely simple. 1. Subscribe to the channel. 2. Head over to my community post section. You'll find a post that says Desert Eagle Mecha Industries giveaway. Comment under it which video you come from, and the winner will be drawn at 300 subscribers. Coming in the number 1 spot, you got opening cases. Now, this is obviously, it's a pretty cheap way, only about £2 per case. And you could make loads, but I'll have to put the odds on the screen. They're incredibly against you. Like, your odds of getting a knife are extremely low. I'm pretty sure it's less than 1%. Once again, I'll put it on the screen. But this is definitely one way to do it. I wouldn't recommend constantly buying cases and opening them. I'd just do maybe the one from your weekly drop if you really want to open them. But this is definitely a way to go about it if you want to. So let's get into the next way. Coming in the number 2 spot, we have Armory Pass collections. Specifically the weapons, unlike my safest ways, we won't be redeeming the case. We'll be doing your sport and field collections for your fades, your overpass for your Be the Monster, and your train collection for the Oblong Dog. Now, the odds are even lower than cases to hit these. But obviously, unlike cases, you're going to get far more redeems. If you hit one of these, you're massive in the profit. I guess if you buy enough, you could eventually trade up to one. I think even the purples are worth a good amount. I would not invest in the limited item unless it's got like actually good patterns like the Desert Eagle heat treated ones had. Honestly, this isn't a bad way to go about it. It's about £12 per armory pass, and if you get at least one good item, it will pay for the whole thing, and then you get all the other items on top. Obviously, you got to play the game a decent amount to complete the armory pass, but once again, another way to do it if you want to. So let's get into the third way. In number 3, we've got investing in new collections and cases on release day. So I'm obviously talking about, like, for instance, we've just had the new charms released. If you bought these on Wednesday when they released, this coming up Wednesday, you would be able to instantly sell these for massive profit than they'll ever be worth in the future. Like, let's say this blue charm, you'd be able to get massive profit on it compared to what it's going to be worth next week, or even if you manage to pull one of these butane buddies, which people are going crazy about, you could make huge profit. But the risk is obviously no one knows the prices on release. This might not be worth as much. This might not be worth as much. No one knows. That's the thing about it, and obviously you gotta have the money on hand to go and be ready to play the game enough to actually get these collections. Obviously the same can happen with cases. You can get the new weekly drop case, but as shown by the recently released Genesis terminal, a new case might suck, and within a few hours the price on it will drop significantly. But once again, it's up to you. Do what you wish with your money. And let's get into the 4th way. Coming in the number 4 spot, we've got very low chance trade-ups. I'm talking your 5 and 10%. Look at these odds, 5% at each, but if you look, the profit is insane. Obviously there's more than just the Fire Serpent. The Fire Serpent is probably one of the more expensive options you can go for, but genuinely speaking, your odds of hitting these are super low, obviously. But the worst thing about these trade-ups is the huge amount of loss if you miss. You're talking hundreds in loss if you miss your trade-up. But it's up to you how you spend your money. If you have the fillers ready to go, you can save quite a bit. You just need, or if you even have the one skin to put in, you can once again just buy fillers. But it's up to you. If you're feeling risky, go for it. If you're not, then I'd stick to my previous video, which is the 5 safest ways to make money in CS2. But yeah, let's get into the final way. Now this last way might be a bit controversial, and it's gambling sites. Now, I can't specify this enough. You must be 18 to play on these sites. Genuinely, you can lose so much money on these sites. But this is a 5 most risky ways to potentially make massive profit, and that's the thing about these sites, you can make massive profit. Please don't take me as financial advice. Please don't spend money on these sites that you can't afford to lose. I'm talking your rent money, your food money. Do not spend that money on these sites. But if you have a bit of, like, let's say like £5-10 to spare, if you want to pull it on there and it's money that you can afford to lose, you can give it a go. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching, please consider subscribing. I plan to upload every day. And enjoy the rest of your day.